Healy is new, Healy is different, and Healy is extremely versatile. This little game changer is the first smartphone-controlled wearable that provides easy support in all important areas of your life with the use of frequencies. Healy analyzes the frequencies you need right now. Then the smart wearable applies subtle currents and individualized frequencies to your body via its electrodes. It strengthens your balance and harmonizes imbalances. Fitness, holistic health, and inner and outer beauty. Healy, over 120 programs to provide energetical support for you, for your body, and for your cells. Every single cell in our body is a small power plant that constantly produces energy. One thing is particularly important for this, the natural cell membrane voltage. And this is where the Healy comes in. With Nuno Nina's Gold Cycle programs that focus on rebalancing your cells. Healy also has suitable programs for many other applications on board. Programs supporting relaxation if you have a headache or back pain, but also for learning, concentration, or exams. Healy even offers support for mental balance, sleep, and stress. The Healy Beauty programs are supposed to support your inner and outer beauty energetically. In sports, the Healy is meant to promote performance, muscles, and regeneration. At home or on the go, in your leisure time or at work. In our opinion, health begins with good balance in all areas of life. This is what Healy stands for, state-of-the-art wearable technology, made in Germany to the highest standards. Based on use by 2,000 practitioners worldwide, who have seen as many as 500,000 patients. Healy, for me, and for you, and for everyone.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a brand new week. A brand new week is always a new opportunity, a new chance. And we all who are using Healy, who are using frequencies for our life, we know that every single day is a new opportunity for us. And which is why I chose this picture as my background, because every opportunity that comes our way has a meaning, is a blessing, and we should take it. I am Vibha Shah. I'm a sound therapist. I practice other integrative therapies. I'm from Pondicherry. About 2 years ago, I was introduced to frequency when I was looking for something more to help my senior citizen father. Healy was the answer. Frequencies was the answer. And in the heart of my heart, I know I'm most grateful that as a daughter, I could give my father something that he needed. Going forward, Healy has helped my family in many, many different ways. I have seen it change so many aspects in my friends' life, in my clients' lives. And I can't wait for every Monday to share this with you. So I'm going to share something. And as I share, I will also be telling you little stories or little experiences along the way. This is truly a life-changing opportunity. No matter whatever you are looking for, if it's a change at a physical level in your health, if it's something that you're looking to change in your emotions or find some balance, something refreshing that changes your outlook, that supports you in your mind, your thoughts, your belief systems, or if you're looking for an opportunity to upgrade your finances, change your relationships, make them more beautiful, I think this is a wonderful opportunity. So, welcome to Healy World. The vision that we have is to put the power of holistic health in the hands of people around the world. Just this morning, I read something very powerful that if our eyes are closed and we are fed something, we will hesitate because we don't know what we are consuming. And this is actually what media does. This is how today's world is controlled. We are shown a picture, and that's what we consume. That's what we take in, whether belief system or food or anything else. Here in Healy, we are given that opportunity to take that power, that discernment, that well-being into our hands. In science, as well as in metaphysics, it is said that this entire creation is the baby of energy. We are born out of energy. Everything of this existence is an expression of energy. And energy is nothing but frequency. It's measured in frequency. Just like temperature is measured in degrees or Fahrenheit, weight is measured in kilogram. That's how we can arrive at some understanding of it, a unit of understanding. The same way, energy is simply measured through frequency and vibration. So, this is not any philosophy, this is pure science that we are talking about. And behind this science, this technology that we have in our hand today, is this wonderful gentleman who is a physicist. He also runs two institutes, two foundations that does research on consciousness. A quantum physicist by education, by seeking, also a spiritual seeker. This beautiful gentleman, Marcus Schmieke, our founder, has spent over 14 years in our country studying the Vedas, the Bhagavad Gita, and our Shastras. It would not be an understatement to say that he knows a lot more about our Shastras than the common Indian person. This is the amount of respect, love, and understanding that he has about the fundamental truths that are existent in our Shastras. And it is his dream, his vision to bridge this truth, this ageless wisdom that is there in our philosophy, in our spirituality and science, and bring it together in a technology that can help man. And his dream is to get this technology accessible into every home. In his company, in his work, he has devised these two beautiful technologies, two devices. One is called the Healy, which I'm also wearing here, and the other is Mag Healy, which is on my desk at the moment. Okay. So the Healy, it focuses on working at a cellular level. I'm going to mute everybody. Excuse me. Thank you. So the Healy focuses on working at our cellular level internally to focus at the grassroots level. And the Mag Healy is designed to work in our surroundings. So they are complementary technologies that work together. Excuse me. This Healy is a wearable. You can see I'm wearing it here. And it is designed to analyze whatever is our bioenergetic field, our energetic communication, identify what is the imbalance that we have at an energy level, and then delivers those customized frequencies to us. The key word here is customized. There are other technologies, other frequency devices. However, they do not deliver any customized healing or well-being programs. That is because they do not have a quantum sensor. But this Healy, this little game changer, as you can call it, has a tiny quantum sensor inside, which is like is that magic bit in Healy that communicates to our cells, that figures out what is our energetic, what is our vibrational communication, what is our vibrational pattern of that moment, and through that gives you only those frequencies that you need. It is like having an inbuilt charger for your cells. When we travel, I think the first thing that all of us are worried about is our power cords. Whether your laptop or your phone, the charger or the power bank is always with us. But we have to have a power bank for our cells. And Healy is that wonderful answer. This Healy belongs to Healy World, a company that is a unicorn company growing massively since its introduction. The device was introduced in 2019 and it is growing phenomenally, started with a few countries, now available in 58 countries, backed by years of research, third-party testing, patented technology. So all of these things are very assuring to us that we are backed. We have with us a set of people and a technology that is robust and strong. In the entire database of frequencies that Healy has, all the studies that have been done on frequencies, there are 9 million frequencies that are there for our benefit, waiting for us. The work of Healy is to analyze, harmonize, and deliver to us those frequencies that we need to get back into balance. This word balance is important because it is only in balance that life can be enjoyed and life actually flows. When water is stagnant, when water is not flowing, there is decay. Life happens in movement. Life happens in a balanced flow. And that's why this word balance is something that I have repeated a couple of times. In our body, when we talk about, first of all, when we talk about health, obviously, we do think about the mind and emotions, but it is the body which is the primary concern because this sweet little body bears the brunt of everything that our emotions and our mind goes through. This body, composed of over 50 trillion cells, and each of these cells is not just a cell. If you go through it, into it, we are fundamentally only energy. So if we correct the energy, if we harmonize each cell at its energetic level, these cells will be happier, healthier cells, more efficient cells. Now imagine, I always love this example. If you are a family of 6 people and there is one person who is unhappy or 2 people in the family who are at war, all the 6 people are going to be upset or disturbed in some way. The balance of the family, the peace of the family is lost. So in our family of 50 trillion, how much more important it is, how much more vital it is that there is good communication between the cells. The mind is telling the body to do something, the body is telling some cell is telling another cell to do certain jobs. There has to be this coordination, communication, and harmony in the cells. And that's why our cellular energy should be our primary focus. What we focus on mostly and how we try to correct ourselves is through chemistry. If something is not okay, we know through the lab results that something is not okay. We take drugs or medicine or food or activity, whatever we do, but we try to figure out and balance that chemical. But the chemical is produced by those cells. So the cell's health is actually the key thing. Take care of the cells, take care of the energy of the cells. As the cells behave better, as the cells become healthier, naturally the organs they belong to will become healthier, will do their job better. And that is the whole fundamental focus, not the chemistry, but the energy. And each cell is born with a particular energy. You can call it cell membrane voltage. That's the technical name. In our sciences, indigenous sciences, we call it prana or chi. Each of these cells has a particular energy, and that has to be nourished and nurtured. Your cell phone, our cell phone, when we use it, the battery goes down. The same way our cells in the body, when they are used, their energy is depleted. The data in the phone is full. So many times we have, how many junk photos do we have? And how often we think, oh, I got to delete this, and you don't do it. And finally, when the cell phone memory is full, it's a crisis time and you take backups, cleanups, and this and that. The same way, our cells are full of data, toxic material, old memories, old stuff, toxic frequencies, no movement, stagnation. And that is a time we run for some SOS, some help. But if this cell is nourished on a daily basis, part of life, this happens. So if the cell is nourished on a daily basis, if the toxins are removed from the cells on a daily basis, the cells will naturally be healthier, happier, and brighter with more energy. That is the focus. That is the focus, and that is the work that Healy can do. It has been found when you use Healy using wires like this, and we receive the frequencies through individualized microcurrents. These are the three majority significant changes that are happening at a cellular level. There are hundreds and thousands of chemical processes happening, but these three are really significant. And if you look at it, what is Healy's purpose? One is work at cellular level, change the cell membrane voltage, the energy of the cell that I mentioned, works on the energy field of individual cells as well as the holistic human being. It creates, this is a wonderful, important thing, it creates the perfect, right environment for our body's natural healing to thrive. Healing never happens from outside. Healing is within. We are a divine machinery, perfect machinery. But because we have brought ourselves to a certain stage of toxin collection, decay, problems, low energy, etc., we need something to revive those cells and bring the right environment for the cells to do their job. Healy does that. So Healy works at a fundamental cellular level, which is inside. It has been found through various studies that Healy works not just on what we consider very physical conditions, but also on our emotions and our minds. For those who don't know, every emotion, every thought, every belief system also has a specific frequency. You can Google up Dr. Hawkins' table of consciousness, and you will see that emotions that are very expanded and light, let's say like generosity, cheerfulness, peacefulness, joy, they are of a high frequency, and that brings an expansion even at a cellular level. But emotions which are dark and heavy, like jealousy, envy, fear, guilt, shame, they are very dense emotions. They are heavy emotions. They weigh on us, and they are of a very small frequency. They also constrict the cells. So, like I mentioned earlier, life happens in flow. This expansion is necessary. It is the natural condition of the cells. So, our cells, our responsibility, do not blame it on the government or on family members. It is your birthright and your moral responsibility to take care of your cells. We as human beings, we know we have our body, and think most of us have heard about aura or our subtle bodies that are beyond us, the energetic body. Now, Healy has such a wonderful opportunity that we can do this balancing, optimizing, harmonizing, not just within this physical framework, but in our energetic body, which is beyond us. And today's science, some fields of science are also endorsing this and coming to validate what ancient sciences always said, that things that happen in the physical world have already happened in the subtle world, at the thought world, at the emotion world. If the harmonizing is not happening in the vibrational world, then it becomes chronic, it becomes a pattern, like somebody who has a negative thought and does not make efforts to change that thought or emotion, they are going to get chronic, and ultimately that's going to manifest at a physical level in some form of disharmony. So Healy has the opportunity, gives us the opportunity to start balancing and harmonizing ourselves at a vibrational level in our auric field, or what science calls it, information field. Our second device, the Mag Healy, it is like having 4 warriors in one, 4 in 1. We have programs that work that address the space in which we are put. We have programs that work on imprinting water with frequencies, and we know that water carries information. Water is dynamic. Think about how all holy places have that water, which we call tirtham in our Sanskrit language, is sacred water. The water is still H2O, but the information it carries is about the vibration it has been put in. So similarly, water that you can consume can be imprinted with information of healing frequencies. And we have fabulous programs that work on vagus nerve and God knows what else. So you have programs for atmosphere, you have programs for water, you have programs that can be placed directly on the body with the Mag Healy. Wonderful addition in the atmosphere programs is that it impacts people who are in your surrounding. Anybody who is in your 3-meter diameter will be impacted as well. So let's say you're sleeping and you have your Mag Healy there running a sleep program. Not just you, but your spouse or even your child who may be sleeping in the same room will benefit. One child studying or 3 children studying in the same room on that same desk will benefit with a study program. So it's like having 4 warriors in one. It is up to us. We have our mind, we have our emotions, we have our spirit, we have our body. What if we can tap into the potential, into our potential, and find our greater mind, find our vast heart, emotions, tap into our spirit, and expand the ability of our body? All of that is possible because we have frequencies with us. Now I'm going to go through very briefly the program pages that are there in the Healy. I mentioned body, mind, emotions, and spirit. We are like a car which has four wheels, each one equally important. You can't just focus on the body and expect the mind to be healthy. You can't just focus on strengthening and nourishing the mind, but ignoring the body or the spirit. So, all these four have to be taken into account if you want to grow holistically, become healthier holistically, or happier holistically. So, I'm going to go through these programs. These are the body focused programs. And by the way, whether it's a body program or a mind program or an emotion program, they all impact each other in different ways. So if you're working on the body, it's still impacting your mind. If you're impacting on mind, it's going to impact your spirit and emotions and body as well. So in the in the pain page, we have programs that are dedicated to different kinds of pain, anxiety, emotion, insomnia, etc. They both impact each other. In the harmony page 1 and 2, we have various programs that attend to our, I would say, seasonal needs and everyday needs. You've overeaten something, please take gastrointestinal harmony. If there's a season change and you're feeling like a cold or a fever coming along, take defense or shiver. You feel tired or tight in your body, go take flexibility program. Generally, if you feel that you're not very active or your nerves need some oiling and running around, take nerve harmony program. Wonderful program for middle-aged men, prostrate harmony. Wonderful program for middle-aged women, mature women. We can go through a lot of chaotic conditions when we go through perimenopause and menopause. Likewise, for lungs, sciatic, nerve harmony, overall, all joints and bones, there is something for our daily needs. This gold cycle is a powerful page, a classic page that focuses on the detoxing at cellular level, maintaining our energy at cellular level. When you don't relax, when you don't sleep, use the relaxation program in the evening and set the tone for a good night's sleep. You want to work on your energy, you want to work on releasing something from your system, you have programs there. Meridian 1 and 2, they are powerful pages because they are our, what will I call them? The meridians are like our expressways of energy in your system. They are not about a specific organ, but they are about the channel or the pathway through which that organ's vital energy is distributed. So when you talk about the bladder, it's not just the bladder, the organ, but the energy of the bladder, wherever it has to reach and whatever it has to do, whatever it's designated to do, that entire channel is worked upon. In our Indian Shastra, Ayurveda, we call it Nadi Tantra. And in the Tibetan and Chinese medicine, it's called meridian. So this is a set of wonderful programs. I have a few stories, but I'm going to restrict it to 2 stories here. The spleen and pancreas, it has been found by a lot of people, quite a few people, let's say, who have diabetes and they have been taking medicines for over 5-6 years. And I know one of them who has taken medicines for over 10 years, young gentleman. He worked on using sleep related programs to work on sleep, stress, managing of emotions, and working with spleen pancreas. And after about 10 or 11 months, this gentleman is not taking a single medication with his doctor's approval. How can this happen? Medicines, they are important. I'm not saying don't take medicines. Healy will not tell you don't take medicines. They are required to manage the emergency of chemical imbalances. They are required to help you function, but they do nothing for the cells' health. If you're taking certain programs, as examples, spleen, pancreas, those frequencies in this program are resonant to the cells of the spleen and pancreas. as those cells get this frequency nourishment, their energy starts improving, their efficiency starts improving, and the job they have to do, they start doing better. So ultimately, the spleen and the pancreas become healthier and they perform better. So this is how the frequencies work at our fundamental level. Another fantastic example I can give you is allergy meridian. This story is from my own home. My mother had an allergy which went on for over 4 months or 5 months. And she's not a pill popper, but a lot of medications had to be taken with no relief beyond 48 hours. Eventually, I used the allergy meridian for her. 1 week, she was clear. I used allergy meridians, another 2 programs called toxin and circulation or something. I can't remember. She was clear of that. And today it's almost 2 years. She's not had that sort of agony again. We have fantastic pages called Fitness and Beauty. Fitness is focused on muscle, circulation, performance, etc. And Skin and Beauty work on the inner and outer beauty. When we talk about beauty, it's not just the surface skin. The skin, incidentally, also is the largest organ. And the skin is directly also associated with your emotions, with your organs and emotions. So when you're working at a skin level, whether for a wound, whether for the skin's purity, whether for general skin health or hair health, you are also working on associated emotions and organs. Fitness, I have a fabulous experience that happened day before yesterday. I was at a Diwali party and I'm generally not a very physically active person, but I danced for about 3.5 hours. I came back home, I crashed out. And the next day, my legs were like 2 wooden logs. I could not move. I thought I'll just put them in hot water for half an hour and I'll be fine. Or I needed a massage, I thought. But then I chose to use the regeneration program because I'd overworked myself. And guess what? 30 minutes, I said I can go dance again. So that's the beauty of frequencies. Our mind-focused programs are some of my favorite. Mental balance page, I think, is something everybody should have because today's world is made for stress, I would say. It's a natural outcome. Whether you're a kid or you're a homemaker or an office goer or a CEO or a doctor or a laborer, there is stress in every single area of our life. And that impacts our self-esteem, our emotions, our relationships, our decision-making, our thought process, and forms negative belief systems, etc. There's a lot of emotional disconnection in today's youth, in today's people, and a lot of people are moving towards addictions, be it mobile phone or anything else. So we have programs that work on our emotional balance, on our inner unity, on our self-esteem, on our confidence. And even those people who have addictions, they can be supported by these 2 programs called Contentment. Learning page, excellent for kids, again, who are pushed to learn more, acquire more, perform more, do better, go do exams, so much that these children are put through. So you have these programs that are actually working on the both hemispheres of the brain. It works on neuroplasticity as well. So the learning page programs are also excellent for senior citizens. In senior citizens, the brain cells start to dwindle, start to die out gradually, and there is a lot of rigidity and inability to learn or retain stuff or concentrate. So when we give these programs to senior citizens, again, we are helping them with neuroplasticity. and slower degeneration. Job and sleep. I love this program in the middle, Positive Thoughts. It's my favorite. It has seen me through some grieving times and through some fabulous times. I love to use it when I'm doing a Zoom call, and today I am running it. I find myself more creative. I find a different part of me that otherwise does not come to the surface. So, activation, for example, is a wonderful morning program. You use it for clarity, decision making, go get it, plan your day, move it, go forward. And just like anybody who is engaged with their mind, whether as a homemaker or a CEO or an executive in office, the nerves take a toll. So, when there is so much of mind application, you need something to nourish the nerves, to keep them steady, to keep them balanced, to keep them from burning out. So, that's why with the job, you have the nerve based programs and you have the supportive programs of sleep. If sleep is not good, whether in quality or quantity, again, it's going to impact everything, as from decision making to your hormones, to relationships, to confidence, to belief system, to just feeling moody. Sleep has a major role and a major impact. So, job and sleep is a very, very, very vital page in today's world. Our energy is not neglected. We took care of the body, we took care of the mind. Now we have programs that look into our energy system. We all know the 7 major chakras. They support the function of major organs. They take care of our endocrine system, and they also look after our entire hormonal menu card. So the chakras, may I please request the mics to be turned off? Thank you. So these chakras look after support our organs and our hormones. The bioenergetic defense is a beautiful page that looks to protect us. We have insurance schemes and cameras and stuff to protect our material belongings and stuff. But our energy also needs to be protected. Whether it's in a crowd and your energy feels depleted, whether it is geopathic stress, whether it is electrosensitivity. I think nobody is spared from electrosensitivity today, electrosmog today. So you have various programs that address the protection of our energy at various levels. Digital nutrition is a unique offer from Healy World. We take nutrition in different formats apart from food, whether it's vitamins or amino acids or some nutrients. We take them in the form of pills or injections or liquids. But here, this is groundbreaking technology. All of those nutrients that you need are put in a frequency combination. What does it do? It awakens the consciousness of the cells to absorb nutrition better. Case in point, testimony in point is my hair. My hair had stopped growing after a life-changing event. And for 1 year, I saw my hair to be literally like dead. Out of fun, because of somebody else's experience, I used Hair Harmony program for a couple of weeks. And a couple of months later, I noticed my hair is growing faster than before, healthier than before. Because this hair program, you can see, contains so many frequencies that are nourishing for my hair. Vitamin B12, B5, magnesium, B10, selenium, copper, etc. So for our various needs, we have these wonderful frequency combinations. We have 72 combinations available to us. In our energy field, I spoke about the body. I also spoke about our energy field in terms of information field or auric field. Our emotions are not just, actually, where are our emotions? I know where is my bile. I know where is my creatinine, but I don't know where is my emotion. It's in the field. So our emotional field, or sorry, our information field has so much information that we are constantly broadcasting and we are constantly receiving. In this information field, you can harmonize, you can optimize these established systems of vibrational healing, namely Bach flowers, bush flowers, Australian gems, Schizler salts, homeopathy, vital substances, and more. We can also do aura scans with this little friend over here, and we can also use inbuilt success coach to help you move in the direction of your specific goal. And it need not be a professional goal, it can even be a relationship goal. This is the beauty of frequencies. So here are our Alaskan gems, Australian bush, Schizler salt. I'm just giving you an idea of how your phone screen will look when you're using these frequencies. The chakras, they work on our emotional background of where we are, why whatever is the way it is. And through that analysis, you can put in customized affirmations and stuff and work on your personal healing. This is again a snapshot of how it looks. Success coach, step by step help to arrive at your goal. And for those who may feel overwhelmed at how am I going to do all of this? Well, Healy also has a facility for that. You choose one of the two approaches to choose your program. Either you put in a symptom or a condition that you're focused on, get the suggested programs and go for it, or you simply scan yourself using the Healy, take the Healy suggestions for what are your programs and go for it. So this is what Healy has to give us, and it's a lot. We have 229 programs in our most advanced editions, and in our basic edition, we have 4 programs. Whoever has invited you here will have the information of edition-wise programs. You can contact them, find out which edition suits you. However, each Healy has this in common, that it's made by a team of scientists and conscious seekers. This technology is patented, so you're not going to find a competitor. It's lightweight. You can carry it anywhere. Extremely easy to use, and you use it not on a laptop, but through a phone. Once you purchase it, these programs are yours and your family's for life. In this month, we have beautiful offers, 35% discount for our top editions with specific gifts. Please contact your referrer. They will tell you. On our Mag Healy also, we have a Diwali Dhamaka that's there till the 19th. On the Mag Healy, you get our very advanced edition of Healy, totally free. Again, please refer to your referrer and you will get all the details there. And to assure you, to let you know that this company means well, there is a 14-day full money back guarantee with no questions asked. So you have really nothing to lose. You can try it out 2 weeks, as many times as you want, on as many people as you want, and then take a call whether you want to keep it or send it back. But let me tell you, the retention rate in this company is over 97% because people benefit. So this is something that I love to share, but I'm just going to keep it short today. Your healing, not to heal something that you've experienced. We are all used to that. We are living life. We are continuing. And if we don't make changes, we'll continue living the way we are. But we want to make that change. We want to do that healing. so that you can live a fuller, and a happier life. Whatever you came here for, whether you want some help at your health level, whether you want some peace or some change in your emotions, in your mind, in your relationships, or a deeper self connection in your spiritual pursuit, or more money for yourself and family, I can assure you personally, Healy has that path, that opportunity for you. This is the key waiting for a new door to be opened. Thank you so much, dear friends. And I want to, with a lot of joy, welcome our guest expert today. She is here. Let me pin her, and then I'm going to exit. Welcome, Trisha ji. She is our
Hello.
guest expert. She's a frequency expert and a time waiver expert. And every Monday, she joins us to answer questions as well as to give her tidbit, her wisdom to us. Welcome, Trisha ji. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Virari, for an amazing, informative session filled
You're
with
welcome. Thank
tons
you.
and tons of customization of coming from your personal experience. I think that is extremely helpful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. I think I would like to wish everybody a very, very, very advance happy Diwali. I think towards our next call on Monday, probably we will have passed Diwali by then. So very, very, very happy Diwali to each one of you and everybody at your home. Um, a little bit, a little bit about how life is all about transformation. And one of the most important things in our life is that we often feel that this life is it. But actually, I would like to say that when we are living, we are actually, when we are with this body, we are actually, I feel, in a space where this is an office space. We are constantly working. And we are constantly working on various projects, various goals. Um, our goals could be of so many different levels. Okay. It's rather funny because it's very funny because our goals could literally be of so many different ways. Who knew goals can be in so many different, at so many different levels? The one kind of goal is called as a someday goal. Someday goal means kabhi to ye karenge. Okay. How many of you have someday goals? How many of you have someday goals? Including me, I definitely have a someday goal also. Then we have goals like, after 5 years, I want to see myself doing this. After 5 years, this year I purchased a car, let's say worth 30, 40 lakhs. But 5 years after, I want to get a Mercedes. This becomes your 5 year goal. Let's come to more realistic goals. These goals are also quite realistic, but it takes time to reach those goals. Then we have goals like 1 year goal. 1 year goal means 5 year के goal को पूरा करने के लिए we have the 1 year goal basically. Then we have more realistic down to earth goals which are called as the monthly goals. Even more grounded goals are called as the weekly and the daily goals. And the most realistic based on your daily goal is called as a right now goal. Your right now goal is cooking dinner after the call, for example. Your right now goal will be wanting to join this call. Your right now goal will be planning to ask a question today. Your right now goal will be planning to share your experience today. So then you have the daily goals. Daily goals are like, I want to go for a walk every day becomes your daily goal. Your weekly goals are a bit longer, for which we need to be consistent. So, what is one thing common in all these? Except the word goal, what is one thing that is common in all these areas? What is that one thing which is common in all these levels of goal? Beyond the word goal, of course. So, the one thing that is extremely common here is your health. How you are feeling today defines your energy level. How you are feeling today defines your mood. How you are feeling from inside also defines whether you will be able to finish your daily goals or not. And only when you are able to accomplish your daily goals will you be able to accomplish your weekly, your monthly, your yearly, and your 5 year and someday goals. So, fulfilling today is extremely important. Small, achieving smaller things is extremely important. And that we are only able to do when we take care of ourselves. If you are on this call today, I would like to tell you thank you. If you are on this call today, I would also like to tell you congratulations. This is your first step towards your health and your daily goals. You are here today because you want to give yourself something better, something natural, something holistic. You are here today because you somewhere believe that you need to harmonize and create balance in multiple areas. And if you have already achieved balance in all these areas, then obviously the next step is to maintain the balance. Because today feeling balanced means today's daily goal is complete. But for your everyday's daily goal to complete, you need consistency. You need to have consistent health also to complete your weekly goals. And that is exactly what Healy gives us. Healy is one such device that helps you on your various different areas wherever you are struggling. So, when you are working with Healy, when you are applying Healy, it is going to support you in more than 200 ways, firstly. But most importantly, in your daily goal, this is exactly where Healy comes in. Healy is that device that helps you achieve your daily goals, helps you think better, feel better, move better, look better, perform better, and thus everything else becomes better. It is extremely basic that our physical level, that our cells are a part of our physical level. So it is extremely basic that our cells are responsible for everything that our body is doing, including our daily goals. So I wish you all the best. I wish you congratulations for being here today. All the best because you are now going to enter a phase where you are going to transform yourself, where you are going to feel inner alignment, where you are going to transform your body, mind, soul. And to do that, you have the most smartest device present here, which is called as Healy. It's a new world, it's a Healy world. And with on that note, I leave you with a task that Diwali is not just a festival to enjoy, but is also a festival to light lamps, but also light that lamp of health inside you and within you. With this, I'm open to questions. Please type in your questions and over to you, Vivek.
What a beautiful message. Let us light the lamp within. Uh, there are a few questions waiting for you. For Saitika, what would you do to tackle it with Healy and Mag Healy? In terms of comparison, how could Healy help and how would Mag Healy help?
Okay, so sadly, I can't see that question. Maybe it was there much before.
2015.
Yeah, no problem. So we have a beautiful sciatica program, but the sciatica program is in two different areas that you can use. There's a sciatica program in the bioenergetic harmony page of your pink app. Then again, it is important to understand whether your sciatica is acute or is chronic. Acute means अभी हाल ही में हुआ है. Okay, दिवाली के सफाई करते करते because of stress या whatever, the pain shot up. And chronic means it has been reoccurring. It has been there in your body for some time. ओके सो ये चीज को ध्यान रखना है, ये चीज को माइंड में रखते हुए ये प्रोग्राम को यूज करना है. योर सिलेक्शन ऑफ प्रोग्राम्स विल डिपेंड ऑन acute or chronic. Acute के लिए it's pretty simple. You go to sciatica program, use the patches on that area and start the program. Mag Healy additionally has some wonderful programs in the MacMacan module. A lot of these programs work on your physical health, and you can refer to the MacMacan programs for that.
For a menopause heavy bleeding, what would you recommend from both Healy as well as Mag Healy?
For menopause, we have some
Heavy bleeding. Heavy bleeding, actually.
Yeah. So we have some programs called as for mature women, which you can use. Secondly, since you mentioned Mag Healy, I am assuming the person already has a professional, has an access to the Blue app. Go in, run an analysis for your chakras, and understand that are you in some or the other way, is how is the root chakra health, how is your sacral chakra health. Work on only things that are low. Try to not work on things that are chaotic or high in percentage when it comes to chakras. So work on the bar chart which is low. Support yourself a lot with Blue app. Additionally, use the menopausal based programs that we have. They are called as for mature women, and they are present in both the devices.
Mm-hmm. One of our friends is using the resonance. She has been using it for irritation, jealousy, anger. Actually, while I was waiting, I put in an answer as well. So she hasn't found much of a difference in her mental state, but she's been using IMF. I've asked her if she...
For what is the focus?
Irritation, impatience, jealousy, anger, low self-esteem, fear.
Okay.
So IMF programs have been used but not felt a difference. I've asked if Australian bush flowers, Bach flowers, homeopathy has been used. We don't have an answer yet. And as Trishaji just mentioned earlier, focus on the small things as well. Sometimes our focus is so much on the big thing that we miss out on the little changes that are actually happening. When you acknowledge those little things, we are opening the road to bigger things also.
I think thank you so much for bringing that up again. I think it is very important to observe आज किस तरीके का feel कर रहे हैं after using the program. Keep a record of how you are feeling today. Because tomorrow, let's say when you are not, you can ask yourself, what did I do differently today? Did I bend too much that ignited the sciatica pain? Did not sleep well? Did I keep a huge gap between my meals? So it's very important to recognize small daily achievements and then go into planning your long-term health goals.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
So for winter, and this is very pertinent, for winter, how do I protect my skin and hair from the dry weather?
Yeah, I think it is a very, very reoccurring, I think, a much needed question. I think everybody is going through it. Okay, I'll just tell you here is what I did. Simple, because I think I am also going through it, as you can see. Okay, here is what I did. I used hair programs from Digital Nutrition Mixter, firstly. Um, Certain other things that I have been doing is assuming or consuming a lot of water. Honestly, consuming a lot of water has helped me quite a lot, because with the hair digital nutrition mixture, um, I feel that the scalp is better. So there are stages through which the scalp goes through. One is feeling dry. Second is feeling slight itchiness. Now, if this stage is going to stay longer, your next stage is going to be probably scalp, flaky hair or dandruff, in other words. So it becomes important to start at a preventive stage, that is start at a level where it is just feeling dry, and there is your skin will exactly tell you, when there is a weather change, to be honest, because your skin is so responsive to weather outside. So you just know. But yeah, this is what worked for me. Digital nutrition mixed up programs for help is what really helped me.
Mhm. Can we use Healy frequency programs while having your food? And what would be a great accompaniment for meditation?
So you can consume Italian, Thai, continental, home cooked meals all while using Healy. Okay.
Hyderabad
Okay.
biryani.
Hyderabadi biryani also. Yes.
Please do one.
So you can have your food.
Yeah, they
What
can
would
order us Hyderabad biryani. We will send it. Gift pack.
and
Healy company आपको Healy भेजेगा, and Mr. Ram will send you Hyderabadi biryani.
perfect
ठीक है मैडम.
combination.
मैडम ये
Okay.
लिवर सोरासिस के लिए whether it will really come back to position, liver thoracic, slight hardly 2-3%. Medicines have been taken, they have branded it, blocked
Help.
it.
It is very helpful. You message me. Okay. The
Okay.
programs are very helpful. You message
Okay.
me. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank
Okay. God bless you.
you.
Thank
Next
you.
question.
About meditation, what would be great programs to use while one is doing meditation?
So many of them. If you have a program, if you have Soul Cycle, then of course yes. But if you don't have Soul Cycle, we definitely have some very good programs present on the mental balance page. It's called Contentment System. We also have a program called as Wellbeing Soul. It's a very good program to use.
Mhm.
It is a very good program to use. I think personally, I would suggest, if you're working with a certain goal in meditation, then you can support yourself in that capacity. Also find out, you can consider, you can continue using. Here is one program which you can definitely use after meditation. Now, after meditation, you're obviously feeling more at peace, more at calm. You want to maintain those levels. That is exactly when you should use the energy program from the goal cycle to maintain those levels.
Mhm. May I share an experience here?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm someone who when I want to meditate or any such thing, I go through the connection of my breath. For me, the breath takes me to a meditative state. So because I had a prior experience with lung meridian, where I could feel my breath really expand like 2x, 3x time. So I used the lung meridian and I found myself feeling very light emotionally, and I could feel like my breath goes so deep and I could connect to my meditative state very easily.
Which program did you use again?
Lung meridian,
Nice.
because it just worked on my breathing and I was working on focusing on breath.
I
So
would also
that's
like
just
to
like my
add, something. I think I had a verbal typo. The program that I used while meditating is not well-being soul, but it is called inner unity present in mental balance page.
Okay,
It is for
great.
psychic wholeness.
So you have your answer, Amukji, and there's a question that if the aura analysis total is less than 70, how do we energize it?
Aura, what? Aura?
If the aura analysis, the total is less than 70, then how do we energize?
Okay. So I think, Mukji, do you mean the total energy level is less than 70?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. So no problem. Focus on the bar charts. Focus on where is the bar chart low, not on total energy. If you repair your other bar charts, which are low, your total energy obviously gets better also.
Mhm. The next question is about pigmentation. What can we do to tackle pigmentation?
So honestly, a very good question, but I would suggest you go with use the heart meridian program.
Mhm.
So there is often the way it is made up, it has a connection with pigmentation. Pigmentation is often observed to happen at beyond a certain age group, and it grows, and it is often connected in multiple analysis. We've seen it's often connected with the heart.
Mhm.
I think Lysia has a question.
Yes, I
Um,
was about to say something on that. Can I say something before you say? Trisha ji will be
yeah.
giving us gold. I'll give you silver. So, so I read a very beautiful message from a practitioner, a Healy user. I think she's in the UK. She's written a very emotional message to all Healy users where she says that please don't get discouraged. First of all, every person has a different background from where they are coming. Your health, your age, your history, health history, mind history, emotional history, all of us come from a different space. So the healing also, or the changes that may be visible, will also come at a different stage, at a different speed, and in different ways. So please stay steadfast. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Have faith and keep going. I can give you one example from someone I know. First experience was wonderful. First month experience was wonderful. She couldn't get up from bed. She was in so much pain. And now she's sending us testimonials that she's up and about and she can do everything. And a week later, she was feeling, oh, what happened? Today I have pain. I said, well, it was one layer. Maybe another layer is coming up for healing. So keep going. That would be my personal message to you. Keep going. You are doing it faithfully. Have faith. You will see the change. Now, that was silver. Now, let the gold come.
Gold. And I think that was gold. Thank you so much. I think we'll just maybe Lysia can talk, because maybe we don't know what is her goal.
Yeah. Uh,
Let's do some goal
Lysia,
setting.
let's unmute you 1 second. Meanwhile, there's a question for how do you use Healy programs for students preparing for exams? And I'll unmute Lysia also.
For students, some extremely good tips and tricks tried and tested successfully. Learning page for focus concentration. Positive mood is a very good program to also. But another very important thing is stress. Stress is inevitable anyway, but stress during examination is very difficult. It sort of also creates a lot of acidity in their body. And the best program to use will be that you use stomach meridian or gastrointestinal harmony from the bioenergetic harmony page, along with the learning page and mental balance page. Do this. Use one program every day from the learning page. Use one program every day from the mental balance page. and gastrointestinal harmony for any additional physical acidic imbalances which are probably happening because of stress.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
Lizia, you are unmuted. You can
Yes,
speak.
ma'am. Ma'am, thank you for the reply. It was really heartening because, I use this product every day. I take like 3 frequencies, and I also use the Mac Healy for the other frequencies as well. And I do it religiously every day. So it kind of got a little disheartening because it's been 3 months and I'm not seeing any difference, like, whether
So,
on the mental level or on the physical level.
so
So
Livia,
so just give you a base. I'm a rheumatic patient. I have been a rheumatoid arthritis patient from the last 19 years. And
okay.
it's been a tough journey because overall I have been able to balance with diet and stuff. But apparently after COVID, nothing seems to work. Nor my diet, nor my routine, or whatever. It's come back with so much of vengeance that nothing seems to work. So that's when I decided, after speaking to Kiran sir, that I'll go in for frequencies, and I've tried it for the last 3 months. I've used Healy and Mac Healy religiously from the last 3 months, but I have not seen anything like on the positive, whether it's from the mental level or the physical level. In fact, my arthritic pain has worsened, so I have a problem with my right knee that is now shifted even to the left knee. So I really don't know what to use. I use the power of 3 programs frequently
Okay,
because I believe a lot in Ayurveda.
Livia,
Yeah,
Livia.
so I use
Hi.
these products. Then I use a lot of emotional well-being programs, because I know because autoimmune is related to your
We have to
emotional.
pause it there.
Lizia,
Livia,
just one
we got
second.
you.
Listen.
We
Yeah.
got you. I
Just
got
Okay.
you.
listen.
Don't worry. Okay. I understand you have a Healy and a Mag Healy both, firstly, and you want to
Yes.
focus on RA, correct? To sum it up. Okay, your video is stuck. Hello, hello.
Yeah, she mentioned rheumatoid arthritis and
Yes,
pain.
okay. So, Lizia, here is the thing. Just to ask you some questions.
Yes.
Did you take
Yes. Right.
vaccination?
Pardon me. No, I didn't vaccinate myself.
Okay. Now do this. What are the areas that you have a lot of pain in with RA? Leg?
Yeah, I got dry eyes, number one, that is also related to RA, and knees. My knees are the most affected right now.
Okay, what is the part? So I can we say your knees are a part? Can we say we want to prioritize knees right now?
Yes, yes, perfect. Yes,
We
yes,
need to
doctor. Yes,
target programs like that. Okay. So
yes, okay,
here is what you do. Okay. Here is what you
okay,
will do. There are a bundle of programs that you can get help
okay,
with. Okay. But we need
okay,
to keep repeating only those programs and not go for variety. When we have
okay,
so many programs, sometimes it happens that we end up choosing right ones, but then we may not end up repeating those right ones. So it's important to
okay,
maintain those programs. I'll tell you which ones. Okay.
okay,
If you just see the pain page, okay, a pain page
okay,
has joins local program.
okay,
Okay.
okay,
What I
okay,
want you to do is it must be like around 20-minute program, not more than that. Okay. What I want you to
okay,
do is first thing I want you to expand yourself and gift yourself new adhesive electrodes. That is very important.
okay,
Okay. You can find
okay,
medium sized ones available loosely on internet outside. You can get them for yourself. Okay.
okay.
Now, second,
I think I
secondly,
already have that, ma'am.
okay, great. That's good. So what you do is when you are
Okay,
using Giant's local program, use both the pair of electrodes on one knee only.
okay, okay,
One knee, another on other knee. No. 20 minutes is one joint only, not both the joints.
okay, okay. I'll
Okay.
do that. Okay,
You keep
okay,
around 2 to 3 fingers of gap in between.
okay,
Okay. And
okay,
increase the intensity of maybe around 20 to 30%. See what is suitable for you. Okay. That is your
okay.
choice. Repeat this program every day once for 1 week on
Okay,
the same
okay,
joint. If you feel both the joints need focus, use 20 minutes on one and then 20 minutes on another one.
Okay.
Okay, but not one
Okay.
and one and second on other. Okay, we don't do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Okay, now after the joints program, the idea with joints is to remove the pain. Now after the pain level is slightly lesser, the idea is to lift up that area and increase, improve the regeneration and self healing capacity, for which
Okay.
you will use the regeneration program.
Okay.
Do you have a
Okay.
program called as the Power of Three? You do have. I think you
Yes.
mentioned it, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I
Yes.
want you to use day one, regeneration one, day two, regeneration two, day three, regeneration three, and repeat the cycle. Understood?
Okay. Ma'am, I
Understood.
don't think I have the bioenergetic vitalization program. I have just the Ayurvedic one, the power.
Okay, fine. Okay, so then you have a regeneration in the fitness page. You have a
I got.
regeneration program in the fitness page. Hello?
The fitness page is there in your Healy. You will see it at the bottom of the page, the regeneration
Yes,
program.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
she's asking you to use that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So you start with that regeneration
Okay.
program and use it at least
Okay.
thrice a week with bracelet electrodes. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That is the second program that you will use. Got
Okay.
it? Third,
Yes.
it is extremely important for your stress levels to stay balanced.
Okay.
Okay. Which is
Okay.
there is a lot of psychosomatically, RA has a huge connection with the thoughts, and especially thoughts from the past, grief,
Very
thought.
true.
Okay, it's extremely important and it's very connected. Okay, so
Okay.
I want you have an access to the blue app, I'm assuming.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good. So just create a creative homeopathy list for you. Okay,
Okay.
एक बार create करो. You understand Hindi ना? हाँ,
Yes. Yes.
हाँ, एक बार आप list create कर लो. Let that list make it last for 15 days.
Okay.
Okay, and Bina, the
Okay.
new app, you can run the programs in the background also. So you don't have to
Okay.
worry. Chalu karke, you do your own thing, no problem.
Okay. I'll do that as well.
For 15 days or for 10 days. After 10 days, if you want, you create a new list. See what is new relevant.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But creating
Okay.
homeopathy is extremely important for psychosomatic imbalances.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll do that.
Keep it limited, but keep it repeated.
Okay.
Suggesting too much for you, just two programs you can pick. If joint pain ho gaya, then you can go for some other pain also, with chronic pain with ear clip electrodes alternatively is also good. Okay, use them. Keep these 3 to 4 programs, keep it minimalistic but repeat.
Okay. I'll
Okay,
do that. Okay.
listen to me.
Yes.
After this, the fourth selection is the joint meridian from meridian page.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is for overall joints. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so now we have
Sure. I'll
only
run
4
this.
programs: regeneration,
Okay.
joint pain, local. Then
Yes.
what did I say? Uh,
The homeopathic.
Regeneration from fitness,
fitness.
homeopathy from your blue app, and the meridian from the
Meridian,
meridian,
joint meridian.
joint meridian from the meridian page.
Keep it limited. Repeat this cycle. Let me know after a few days. Okay, this is
Okay,
a
ma'am.
chronic issue. This will take longer time. You need to find what is working out for you. Observe the small changes. Remember, this helped you, so we can repeat that program again later.
Perfect, ma'am. I'll do that.
This,
Thank you so much.
but Maggie, right now you just use this much.
Okay, ma'am. I'll do that. Thank you
Okay.
so much. It was really
Thank you.
informative. Thank you for your help,
Thank you.
ma'am. Thank you.
All the very best, Lizia. We Look
Thank you,
forward to
ma'am.
see you here soon with good news for us, for yourself.
Thank you for the support,
Um,
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Vibhaji, can we unmute Uma Devi ji?
yes, I will do that. Uma Devi ji, I'm finding you. And meanwhile, there's a question for BP and diabetes. I'm unmuting Uma Devi ji also. Oh, Uma Devi ji, you are unmuted.
Actually, my mother name is Uma Devi. So this is Chetna. Can you hear me?
जोर से बोलो.
Can you hear me? I'm audible.
Yeah.
You'll have to speak a little louder, Chetna.
या फिर फोन को पास में ले लो.
I'm holding. See, actually, I would like to experience, and first I would like to say thanks to Viva and Trishaji and the whole team of this Healy. So I would like to share my experience. So I was using a learning page, one of the student who is doing B. So I did just 2 weeks. She was so tension. She is good. She was reading all the things. She was taking tension while reading and going walking, everything. I saw that and she said, "Auntie, to help me something." So I said, "I have one magic thing. You come and if you come to home, I will do." So then she said, she was coming every day learning. I was using learning page and the exam cyst first I did, and then exam acute with the ear electrode, and then stress acute. After she said what Trishaji suggested now, because of gastro, this thing, she said, "I'm feeling some gastric thing." So then I used the gastrointestinal harm only once. And I was using exam cyst and the fine flow, the stress acute and the exam acute and fine flow. So I used for at least 2 weeks. Now she got 84% in the second
Wow.
year. Today she's supposed to give us sweets. I said, "Today I have a session, then you come later." So thank you so much. It's really worked good. Now she's totally cool. Yesterday was the result. She was not that much excited the way before she was. It helped
But
a lot. Thank you so much for.
Wonderful. Thank you for
so much
sharing.
for your experience. It
Your
is very
sharing helps.
important. Yeah, it's very important to use it with children in the house. Let age not be a barrier. Even if a child is 10 years old, you can use it. For 15-year-old Sri Devi ji, you can use it, no problem. Just that, remember, your phone is your remote control when you are using Healy with children. फोन आपके पास रखो. वो टाइम पे don't give them the phone to play games. So that's the only thing we need to keep in mind. Otherwise, we can freely use it with children. It'll be very good. Learning page is extremely important for our parents in the house also, our grandparents also. Memory, remembering things, mental confidence, self-esteem, performance anxiety, for everything, it is very, very good.
So that we'll take last two questions. There's one for BP and diabetes and one for heavy bleeding. Actually, we've covered the heavy bleeding during menopause already. But anyway, this is a question for BP and diabetes. How can we use Healy and Mag-Healy for that?
For BP and diabetes.
Diabetes.
Okay. So for sugar imbalances, we have a beautiful program called as Spleen Pancreas in the Meridian page. बहुत अच्छा program है. Use it on everyday basis. Also focus on things like, for example, your movement, your food, which is obviously obvious to do, stress levels, your sleeping patterns, because all of these contribute to diabetes. Okay. And also with BP. So there are common things that contribute, common things between BP and diabetes is the food you eat, the stress you take, your sleeping quality. So because there are these common things, you will focus on things like, for example, there is a program called as food imbalances, which is present in which is present in bioenergetic harmony page. Food imbalances is also a very good program to use for diabetes, because sometimes your body is not reacting to wheat but is reacting to rice. Each person has a different reaction. Okay, and this was observed very closely when somebody who I know was monitoring their sugar levels and was trying to find out by doing a little research what is causing a spike in their sugar levels. And that is when they realized that the roti that they were eating, including the multigrain atta, was causing the spike. They stopped that and they included rice with which was lesser spike, but of course, it does cause a little spike. So then was the period to maintain the level, and to do so, she used food imbalances from the bioenergetic harmony page along with the spleen and pancreas. Look out for signs like, you do not always need to be on these programs. Once your sugar level is coming down, you will see signs, like, if you see that you feel that your sugar is now going low quite often, means you need to visit your doctor, ask your diabetologist to reduce your change your dosage of the medicines. Maybe you're doing better, you're doing well. At the same time, you need to then start using another program beyond spleen and pancreas now. So you need to see what you are doing and how you are doing. Okay. One program that will be very, very helpful for the BP is also circulation, mind calming related programs, sleep, improve the sleep quality, and most importantly, drink more water and eat less salt.
Thank you, Trisha ji. Dr. Shireen has raised her hand. Can we unmute her? And that would be the last thing for today.
Hi.
Dr. Shireen.
Hi.
Thank you for unmuting me. My question is that I have been using Healy for a long time, say suppose 3 to 4 months. And whenever it comes to explain, somebody asks me, ye kya hai? So especially when it is coming to the friends, so I'm unable to explain them ki ye kya hai, because they are so intellectual people. They'll say ki kuch bhi bolti hai, aisa kuch hota hai kya? Understand? When it comes to patient, I can tell them, explain them, and they listen to. But these people, make fun of me, and I fail to make them understand how precious this device is. I'll say them that this is a wearable device, this is a frequency-based device, this is from Germany, it has patented all this thing. So they'll say, and I'll say them that it has a quantum sensor. It has a quantum sensor that analyze in the real time that what your body needs. They'll say, what is quantum sensor? What is quantum? Before I say something means, they just... So, मेरा बहुत पचका हो जाता है सबके सामने.
Shirin ji, I'll give you my recent example. This is my personal thing, what I do. So I don't mention quantum sensor at all. Here is what I do in exactly 1 to 2 lines. They say, what is this, And I'll just be like, this is a frequency device which connects with our phone. It works on various different areas of your health and well-being: pain, insomnia, fibromyalgia, musculoskeletal issues, sleeping imbalances. You operate it with the phone. That's it.
Okay,
Just
so not
that thing.
explaining them anything.
No. उसके आगे when they have specific questions, फिर आप बोलो उनको. Let them ask questions.
So when I told them, ma'am, that this has we can make a inform water with this. So they start laughing like anything, and they said, Shirin, water is just H2O. That's
Now,
it.
Shirin ji, you are using Healy and they are not using Healy. Do you know why they are not already using Healy?
They don't know anything about it. They
No,
did
it
not
is
come.
because you are here and they are here. Now,
Okay.
to bridge the gap between here and here, we need to also come here.
Okay.
It's difficult for a low to become a high, but it's easier for a high to become low for some minutes, for few minutes.
Hmm.
Then when somebody asks me what is mag Healy, I say it works on our electromagnetic fields. It works on atmosphere, can work with people, can work on plants, can work on animals, can work on your body, and you can work with water. That's it. How you work, what we do, no, not in the first time.
Hmm. Got
Let
it.
them interact with you more. Let them know you personally. Thoda sa, small talk, personal interaction. Then you can explain them little bit more. But it is very important to keep the information minimalistic.
Okay, I
With
got
the-
it. But also I feel I lack technical knowledge. This is what I feel.
Okay. So you go through the presentations, and then if you have questions, you can just message me the questions. You have my number.
Hmm. Okay, that 771.
Yeah.
ओके मैम, पर आप
So you
देखते नहीं है मैसेज, मैम देख लिया करें, काफी सारे मैसेजेस पेंडिंग है मेरे।
बहुत बहुत मैसेजेस आते हैं. It
आई नो।
becomes difficult to every day scroll down, to be very honest. Or to a very large extent, I've stopped sharing the number also now. I'll find your message. Okay.
थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank
Kiranji
you.
has also. Thank you, Dr. Shireen. Kiranji has raised his hand. Can we take his?
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
you have time?
Yeah.
Hi,
Kiran,
Sitaji.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, I just want to come in now. See, the better way to handle now any queries, is just
Yeah.
give a demo. Just give a demo. मैं तो सीधा बोलता हूँ आप demo लो, use it for 1 week, and you come back to me. Okay,
Yeah.
then
That is also the right thing to do.
if they don't, why to go into science and everything, na? Ultimately, what matters is how they feel, the results that they
Yeah, their
get on.
experience. Right.
This is also my advice to Dr. Shirinji. Okay.
Yeah, that is very useful.
ओके सर, आई विल फॉलो इट।
So,
Thank you.
doctor, if you think you are able to trust them, you know them, and it's a controlled environment, you can please give it.
या आई कैन शेयर फॉर एन आवर विद देम।
Okay. So, Dr. Shireen, there is one more thing. Kiran ji's input helped me a lot. जैसे किरण जी ने बताया, so that is one thing which is really useful, very, very useful. Second thing is, I have had multiple meetings where the person that is listening to me is extremely restless. Restless matlab, let me show you how restless. Like, this is just constantly moving. Pair, some people keep moving their leg. You know what I mean? So, is tarike se their leg is constantly moving. Not just that, they will refuse to give a eye contact also. They will look at everywhere except me when I am talking. सब जगह पे ऐसे, सब जगह पे. They will not allow you to speak. They will repeat your information, but I don't think they are really intaking it. ऐसे तो बहुत लोग मिलते हैं. The one program that is amazing to bring them back in the now, to help them first and foremost become present, is to use Pure from the Gold Cycle page.
या यू मेंशन इट इन द अर्लियर मीटिंग आल्सो मैम।
I've had a fantastic experience just within half an hour of using the program. Haath, pair, move, sab, aise, like they are there. You can feel that now they are a part of your consciousness bubble. And the first thing establishes they are at least listening.
ओके।
so we got some hacks today. Thank you for that question and the experience, Kiranji. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kiranji. Thank you,
Thank you,
Dr.
thank you, everyone. And from all of us, thank you to Trisha ji. Wish each one of you and your family a beautiful Diwali. Light outside in your house, light up your heart, light up your minds, and be happy. Namaste. Good night. See you soon.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good night.